tired of this, man. Yeah, it's solid. I was using it against homie and shit. He beat me with a couple like cover 3 beaters and shit. So I gotta work on that. Like if I can stop that, I ain't lab how to stop that. But he like, I mean, yeah, I run a cover 3, but I told you like the way I run it and shit, I cloud flack the outside niggas and put the 2 slot niggas, or the slot, yeah, the 2 slot niggas, or the free safety in the slot corner. I put in like these outside thirds and shit. It looks funky as hell and shit. I'll take a screenshot of it.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
Safety was already in the inside though. He was still getting beat. It's a glitchy play that he ran and shit. Like, he weighs into the point.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On second down, it's Pollard, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
46.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Get out there.
Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
At the 38-yard line. Here we go. Go ahead, Nate. Come 30. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Go ahead. Check.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. 11. Hey, Charlie. Joker. Dick. Check 25.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here we go. Wait, 80. 11.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. That one 28 yards on the ground. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day. 21. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
At the 33-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the run. White. Switch it. Hey, Haywood.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Hey, exit. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hurd. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Here we go.
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Garoppolo gives to Breida. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
21. Here we go.
On first down, here's Breida. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
One, Omaha. Watch the slip. He's quick. Two-jet bomber. Check 13. One, Omaha. Rush in.
Here's Breida.
Go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Keep playing.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
21. Watch the slant. Switch. Check the backer. Watch the edge.
They'll toss it to Breida. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On first down, Pollard looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. The 36-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Hey, chill. 47. Here we go. 38 tonight. It's just me and you.
He'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go, 47. 38, Mike, 38. Then we're going to 53. Watch twist. Switch it, hey. 26.
Prescott now. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brooks. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Go to 54. Go to 54. 180. Gun. 26.
Prescott to throw on fourth. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Brooks. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. They'll run on first down. Pollard able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Kill. Mark 38. Check. Under. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left. He wants it all for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The drive will start with an option going left. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, here we go. Kill. Check 24. Hey, alert.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Right there, 54, right? Well, fellas, here we go. Hey, orbit. Go. Hey.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Hey, two. Mike 5-4. Oh, here we go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Get that ball. Safe. 11. Hey, wahoo. Watch out. Check Mike 54.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Check, 55.
21, 21.
Get in the weight room. 55 is my guy, 55. Hey, I'm coming.
Hey, gun.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Hey, Hunt.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one to use check. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long.
White. Bravo. Eleven.
Garoppolo again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Five.
I'm coming.
Check 21.
Lucky. Kill.
Two. Go. Hey, Hunt.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
The only way this nigga scores when I fucking throw a pick, bro. This nigga don't fucking score against me, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Block.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
This is even worse than it was before, yo.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They run again with Breida. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 31.
11.
They run with Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set, and that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams, but when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I got him.
This is Breida. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Here we go.
And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Steve, sit.
Check 59.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Mike. 59. Watch the pass.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 180.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
65.
What we got?
11.
Check 24. Check.
Hey, Alpha.
59 Mike. Check.
I got you.
You ain't
Garoppolo now. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They come out here in the eye.
Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm scared.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
You got it.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
It's 3rd and goal.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
White. I got him. Hey, gun. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 22 yards there, a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
13. Bang. Blue draw Corker. Check 4.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check. Watch 54. You got nothing. Clock. Check right 54. Line 54.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, 37 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
47.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's second down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Push formation, push formation. Come on, boys, come on. Check. Go to 54, go to 54. Line. Go to 53.
Throwing. Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a give to Breida. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the
Check.
26-yard line.
12. Tight off. Recon, 132 fighter.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They get hit even when they max protect.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here comes Pettis on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, come on.
This is Coleman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets them to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, and the Niners get there and bring him down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
3rd and 13.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Check 99.
Good.
Hey, let's get in that hole. Throw that to Mike. Big 30.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Kill. 47. Under. 38, Mike, 38. Ready? 38 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
180, 250 yards.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
Okay, you close?
So for San Francisco, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh? I don't get what you're saying. Yeah. I haven't seen that. Is he play actioning? Is he using the play action? Oh, you hitting R2? Like he going forward? Yeah. If you like stumble forward, yeah. It's a false start. I mean, like when you jump in the snap. Oh, Devo stiff on the shit out this nigga, yo. This shit. Nigga don't chill. 3rd and 12. Damn, they canceled that whole Game of Thrones sequel shit. Yeah, they ain't rocking with it. Yeah, it is what it is. Bro, hope for a remake in 30 years. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the reboot. Yeah. I got Crooklyn next week. What Crooklyn run, yo? Like y'all niggas had a shootout. You can't run Buzz the Buzz against him. Oh, okay. But I mean, like y'all had like a shootout though. Like he was still picking it apart. Was he picking it up? Oh, okay. I ain't got no problem against that. Quick snap, quick pass. He happy. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. That shit's right. Oh, okay. He wasn't running like no RPOs or anything. Alright.